Good morning. Today is the long-awaited Angkor Wat day. I'm ever so excited. Didn't sleep too well, I think because of excitement and also because I was worried about not having my phone adapter with me or my plug adapter, so I can't charge my phone. I have got my battery pack with me, so I've managed to get my phone charged, but that's now on really low as well, so and also I need some toothpaste and some sunscreen because it all ran out before I left Malaysia, but it's okay. At 2 AM I was telling myself there's nothing you can do about it right now, Karina. Get back to sleep. I did it at about 3 till about 5:15, and then at 6 o'clock I just gave up. There's no shops around near my hotel apparently, but that's fine. I'll have to get Chan to drop me off there later tonight to get my stuff. I'm just smiling because I'm heading out to the road. I've just seen a child, an adult, a child and an adult on a bike. It's so funny. But yeah, so luckily they do supply toothbrush and a tiny little bit of toothpaste, so I've got that. It's 7:15 and the school runs very different here from back in the UK. Breakfast was delicious, and gluten-free and meat-free. When I reminded them, they tried to put ham in my omelette and then they tried to scoop it all out, and I'm like, no, the meat's already been in there. So they did do me a fresh one. It's a lovely omelette with beautiful rice and some fruit and coffee and juice, and it was scrummy. Can you tell I've got some time on my hands because it's up so early. Chan's not coming in for another 45 minutes at 8:30, so I'm just gonna chillax, take some photos, and yeah, bear with me. I will get to Angkor Wat eventually. Just keep pressing it and fast forwarding if you want to. So I've gone for my dress this morning. At Angkor Wat, you have to have your shoulders and tops of your arm covered. I think I've got a little bit too much cleavage showing, but that's okay because I have on my hat my Worcester pins. I'm going to take that off and just pin it up there. I did think you had to wear a long dress, but apparently just to the knees okay. So all this is long. I can hitch it up to my knee later. And I just thought this is nice, it's light, it's cotton, so hopefully I'm going to be cool because I'm sweltering already. I haven't been anywhere yet, just around the hotel. I think I might look a little bit like a tourist with my waterproof bag, my sun hat, and round the back here I've got my rain mat and I've got my walking stick plugged in there as well. But it's okay, because I'm going to a tourist attraction today anyway. So they're all going to know I'm a tourist. So we're now driving through the Angkor National Park, which is 40 kilometres square. And prior to 1992, had lots of landmines still from the Civil War. And this is part of the campaign that Princess Diana was part of to try and get this area cleared. So Angkor Wat that we're going to is just the name for the temple. It is also the national beer, but that is named after the temple. The temple got its name in the 16th century when the then king changed it from a Hindu temple to a Buddhist temple. This is the area of the national park, and that is Angkor Wat there. So this is shy grass because it's like a mimosa. And this is a termite mound, and these get so big even inside the temples where they're being built, it's actually breaking the walls apart. You can actually see the termites there. Actually, Chan's just told me they weren't termites, they are the red ants that actually the local people eat as a delicacy because they think it's high in protein. That may be so, but I'm not going to be having it on my dinner plate anytime soon. This is a man-made moat, and the ladies down there are cleaning the algae from it. I'm finally here at Angkor Wat. So pre-COVID-19 there should be 50 to 60,000 visitors a day here, and now there's just under 2,000 a day, which is good for people like me because it's not as busy, but obviously not good for Cambodians tourism. but Chan's hoping that now that the new airport has been built at Siem Reap, that the tourist industry will start to pick up again. I hope so too, because I just love it here.
Some part is still covered by the scaffolding. They keep under restoring by Germany government.
German government?
Yeah.
Okay, why Germany
That
government?
depend on UNESCO request.
Oh, UNESCO, UNESCO, yeah. Okay, so this is not the main temple, this is the East Gate under renovation. I've got these creatures flitting in front of me and I'm not sure. I think they're a bit like dragonflies. I'm not sure if they are, but yeah, I think they are. The dragonflies. How amazing. Hello, Andy. Okay. So the reason this is on the floor is because it's been removed from the roof by the Germans for rebuilding. You can see part of the dragon there on the roof and parts of dragons on these rocks as well, because the dragon is really important over here in Cambodia. It signifies the ocean. You can see even more parts of a dragon there. So in these constructions, the dragon tail rises up into the sky because in Hindu beliefs, they believe that it then takes the water down to the dragon and out of the mouth onto the paddy fields. Here's my water. I'm staying hydrated. It's very hot. There it is. Wow. So Cambodia has 3 flags. One for the nation, one for religion, and one for the king. So the left-hand flag is the religion, that's the Buddhist flag. The next one has got Angkor Wat temple on it, which is the national flag. And this one is the royal flag. This road was built by the French during the colonised time because it was easier to transport all the treasures that they stole from the temple and took back to France. And apparently a lot of them are now in a museum next to the Louvre in Paris. What was the name of the museum? Chimay Museum. This is something that Chan's just reminded me that he told me yesterday, was that, you know, the country in Cambodia's got 17 million people, but only 45% of the population have actually been here to Angkor Wat. And some people who haven't made it here asked to have photos or pictures of Angkor Wat in their hands and on their chest just before they die.
It decorated with 12 towers.
12 towers?
Yes, 3 towers at the west gate behind, and 9 towers on the main temple. 4 towers decorated each corner of the 2nd level, and 5 towers on 3rd level.
So we're now inside. Look at this gallery. That looks like a mirror reflection down there. But it's not me, it's other people walking. And something that's really interesting about this temple is the entrances, the dragons, everything are built opposite to other temples in Cambodia, and that's because of reincarnation. Incredible. So these are the Apsara, or dancers. Had to get those, didn't I? Because I loved my dancing days. Or angels from heaven. This sculpture depicts 3 levels: the ocean, on land, and in the sky. And here you see the gods holding onto the dragon tail, and right at the very end is the monkey god. And the dancers here have 37 different hairstyles, and that's because there's 35 levels to hell and 37 to heaven in the Hindu religion. And this whole sculpture is 49 metres in length. So there's 2 sides to this. There's the gods and there's the demons on the dragon, a bit like the tug of war. In the middle you have the god and a serpent. This is the judgment god who judges, and this is the door to hell. falling down to hell, which has a big door, and this is the door to heaven, but there isn't actually a door.
But right now, not anymore. It's protected by the rope.
Oh, so yeah, so we find this sometimes in chapels and churches in England. So this bit's shiny where people have been touching it. But they're being prohibited now.
They're just two painted by the gold leaf. The gold leaf on the horse.
Oh, so originally it was all gold leaf. Dragonflies everywhere. This is the original stairway, and as much as I'd love to give it a go, I'm going to go to the new wooden one over there. Another gallery, and these statues are headless because during the Civil War they were stolen by Pol Pot for their money and the value, and it was the easiest transport just ahead. During the rainy season, the sand held it together, tore apart, and it's all falling down. So the Germans are funding this, but Cambodians, they have to go to college for 7 years to learn how to restore. So it's Cambodian workmen, some with new stones, some replacing the original. It's a long way up here to the top floor. Steep, but ascendable, and good crab whales. Just take your time. I've got to get down yet though. It's quite stunning. Well, I thought I'd finished, but I don't know. I think hopefully we'll get the car around to most of it. I hope anyway. Just to try and put this into some sort of perspective, that there is a path with there are people on. That's where we came up. Now about to attempt to go back down. I think I might have to go backwards. Okay. So the footage of the road I just showed you, that's where we have to walk out to the car park. That's the west entrance. We came in through the east. Everything's opposite here from other temples because we come in through the east, we exit through the west. It's a reincarnation. This is Sanskrit, but not original, from 16th and 18th century.
Some animal figure is not original, it's graffiti.
It's graffiti? But what sort of era?
By visitor.
Here are just some of the different hairstyles. Until 37, but so I've had to succumb and get my walking stick out after that climb down. My legs are a bit wobbly, I'm a bit wobbly, but it's okay. I was just reflecting with Chan how 3.5 years ago, I was in a wheelchair some of the time, always using a walker, and now I'm sometimes walking without a stick. But needing it right now, that's okay. But like me, my battery power's down to 37%. I'm hoping that they've managed to charge up my battery pack back at the main reception area here. Fingers crossed. If not, there won't be much more footage. You see the reflection in the water. Over there is a new Buddhist temple where the monks live, and you can see the dragon's tail sticking out the roof, drawing in the water. So on this really bouncy bridge that Jan calls the foot massage bridge, it's pretty difficult going, I have to say. It's because the original bridge is under reconstruction by the Japanese, but that should be back open next month, so it'll be a bit easier to walk on. This is the west entrance. If you are going to visit, make sure you come in the morning. It's 2012 now. It's getting mighty hot. Oh. Just walked past an elderly gentleman on his break, laying in a hammock next to his motorbike, chanting, learning Pali. And Pali is mostly used for chanting now, but Cambodia has its own language, which is made up of Sanskrit and Pali. I think I'm probably the hottest I've ever been. Got nice cold flannel. Oh, it smells delicious. Oh, I couldn't. And some power they've kindly charged for me. A Japanese flower that Chan picked up for me. I would like to put it in my hair. I'm so sweaty right now. I don't think I'd do it justice.